Welcome to the History Flames channel. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more videos like this one. This photograph shows Belgian refugees who fled to England during World War I. Following Germany's invasion of Belgium in 1914, hundreds of thousands of Belgians sought refuge in England to escape the horrors of war. These refugees found shelter, food, and safety in England. This image captures the hopeful faces of refugees waiting at Victoria Station in London. This photograph shows a soldier who was severely wounded during World War I and underwent facial reconstruction surgery. This soldier symbolizes the horrific face of war and how modern medicine offered hope to the wounded. Despite the scars on his face, he proudly wears medals that represent his courage and resilience. Such images highlight the lasting impact of war on individuals and the efforts of medicine to alleviate these effects. This photograph features the Harlem Hellfighters, an African-American infantry unit of the 369th Infantry Regiment during World War I. Known for their bravery and resilience, the Harlem Hellfighters spent more time in combat than any other American unit, earning them numerous accolades, including the French Croix de Guerre. Despite facing racial segregation and discrimination, they proved their valor on the battlefield, making significant contributions to the Allied victory. Their legacy continues to inspire and highlight the important role of African-American soldiers in history. This unusual photograph from 1916 shows two German soldiers and their mule equipped with gas masks during World War I. The use of gas masks highlights the pervasive threat of chemical warfare on the Western Front. The image captures the adaptation to new and deadly forms of combat, demonstrating the soldiers' efforts to protect not only themselves, but also their animals, who played crucial roles in transportation and logistics. This historical photograph features a pilot posing in front of a fighter aircraft. Likely taken during World War I, this image symbolizes the pilot's bravery and the advancements in aviation during the war. The pilot's uniform and the aircraft's details showcase the technical and aesthetic aspects of military aviation from that era. This photograph, taken in 1916 during World War I, shows a soldier suffering from shell shock. Amidst the intense battles at the front, this soldier is depicted in a state of mental and physical exhaustion. The horrors and trauma of war are vividly evident in such images. The photo strikingly highlights the devastating impact of war on human psychology. This touching photograph shows a soldier feeding a kitten he found on the battlefield. Despite the destructiveness of war, such moments of humanity and compassion were crucial for maintaining soldiers' morale. The photo symbolizes the power of mercy and human connections, even in the midst of war. This photograph was taken on August 3, 1918, during World War I at Villars. It shows soldiers from the American 26th Division posing proudly with captured German weapons. Despite the hardships of war, the soldiers stand with these weapons as a symbol of their success. Such images highlight the bravery of soldiers on the front lines and the outcomes of their efforts in battle. This photograph was taken in the workshop of Anna Coleman Ladd, who made masks for soldiers with facial injuries during World War I. The photo shows Ladd fitting a prosthetic mask on a soldier. Ladd created these masks to help wounded soldiers regain their confidence and reintegrate into society. This work is considered one of the foundations of modern plastic surgery. This photograph represents a piece of historical fiction or steampunk art. It features a man equipped with a mechanism mounted on a giant tortoise. Such images are typically created to form an artistic expression or alternative history narratives. The blend of realism and fantastical elements invites the viewer into a surprising and captivating world. This photograph features Maria Bochkareva, the only female officer in the Russian Imperial Army. Serving during World War I, Bochkareva commanded an all-female military unit known as the Battalion of Death. Renowned for her bravery and leadership, Bochkareva proved that women could play significant roles on the battlefield. This photograph was taken in 1914 at Odeonsplatz in Munich at the beginning of World War I. Among the crowd, a young Adolf Hitler is seen enthusiastically celebrating the declaration of war. At that time, Hitler was an ordinary soldier who would later become the dictator of Germany and the leader of the Nazi Party, leaving an indelible mark on history's darkest pages. The photo captures a rare moment at one of history's turning points. This photograph, taken in 1938, shows a woman and child wearing civilian protective gas masks. As World War II was about to begin, such measures were taken to protect the civilian population from potential gas attacks. The specially designed gas mask for the child in the photo highlights the importance placed on protecting children even under wartime conditions. This powerful photograph captures the aftermath of a kamikaze attack on the USS Bunker Hill during World War II. On May 11, 1945, the aircraft carrier was struck by two Japanese suicide planes, causing massive fires and significant damage. Despite the devastation, the crew's bravery and quick actions saved the ship from sinking. The image stands as a testament to the intense and perilous conditions faced by naval forces during the Pacific War. This photograph shows German Luftwaffe General Hans Valentin Hube during World War II. Hube gained fame as a commander of armored units and served alongside General Erwin Rommel in North Africa. Known for his bravery and strategic genius, Hube is considered one of the most significant military leaders of the war. This photograph shows a soldier on the front lines during World War I receiving letters from loved ones. The smile on the soldier's face reflects the small moments of joy that provided a source of morale amidst the hardships of war. Letters and packages reaching the front were crucial for boosting the soldier's motivation, and such moments kept the feelings of humanity and hope alive amidst the horrors of war. This striking photograph shows a child sitting on a beach and perched atop a naval mine. The photo likely dates to the immediate aftermath of World War II, reflecting the dangerous remnants found on beaches post-war. The contrast between the child's innocence and the mine's danger dramatically highlights the lasting impact of war on innocent lives. This photograph captures a moment of Adolf Hitler rehearsing his public speeches in front of a mirror. Taken in the late 1920s and early 1930s, it reflects Hitler's efforts to perfect his oratory skills. His ability to effectively use propaganda and influence masses played a critical role in the rise of the Nazi Party. These rehearsals helped him develop a dramatic and impactful style in his speeches. This photograph shows a protest organized by child laborers in the early 1900s in the United States. The children hold signs with slogans like, "We want to go to school and we only ask for justice," demanding better education and working conditions. Such protests played a significant role in ending child labor and securing the right to education for children. This photograph shows a member of a German military band during World War II, riding a horse while playing a large drum. These bands played a crucial role in maintaining morale and order during ceremonies and victory celebrations. This photograph shows a soldier with facial injuries from World War I and a prosthetic mask made by Anna Coleman Ladd. On the left, the severe facial deformities caused by the soldier's wartime injuries are visible. On the right, thanks to Ladd's meticulous work, the soldier's face has been significantly reconstructed, helping him reintegrate into society more easily. These masks provided both physical and psychological support to the soldiers. This iconic photograph captures the moment when Soviet soldiers raised their flag over the Reichstag building in Berlin on May 2, 1945, symbolizing the fall of Nazi Germany and the imminent end of World War II in Europe. The image, taken by war photographer Yevgeny Kalday, became one of the most celebrated and widely recognized photographs of the 20th century. It represents not only the Soviet victory, but also the immense sacrifices and brutal battles that led to this historic moment. The photograph is a powerful reminder of the war's devastation and the enduring hope for peace. This photograph shows a female pilot from the Soviet Air Force during World War II. The female pilot is seen carrying a large bomb on her shoulder. Women played significant roles on the front lines under the harsh conditions of war. This image symbolizes how the war affected everyone, regardless of gender, and highlights the courage and sacrifice women contributed to the war effort. This intriguing photograph shows an early flight simulator used during World War II. Designed to improve pilot training, these devices helped enhance pilots' visual and motor skills. The strange-looking helmet in the image was used to keep pilots focused and free from distractions, aiding in their concentration during training. This striking photograph shows a moment during World War I where a German and an English soldier are helping each other light a cigarette on the battlefield. Despite being on opposing sides, such moments reveal that humanity can exist even amidst the brutality of war. The photo symbolizes how common humanity and compassion can emerge even in the midst of conflict. This poignant photograph captures Georges Blind, a member of the French resistance, moments before his execution by a German firing squad during World War II. Taken in 1944, the image is notable for Blind's defiant smile in the face of death. His courage and resilience symbolize the spirit of resistance against Nazi occupation. Blind's calm demeanor and bravery continue to inspire, representing the unyielding fight for freedom and the human spirit's endurance even in the darkest times. Photograph captures the moment when American athlete Jesse Owens won a gold medal at the 1936 Berlin Olympics. Hosted by Nazi Germany, Owens won 4 gold medals, debunking Adolf Hitler's theory of racial superiority. In the photo, Owens is saluting during the playing of the American national anthem. This moment is a historic victory symbolizing the universality of sports and the resilience of the human spirit. This photograph shows a soldier wearing a prosthetic mask after sustaining facial injuries during World War I. These masks, created by artists like Anna Coleman Ladd, help severely wounded soldiers reintegrate into society. The photo highlights the horrific impacts of war and the efforts of medical science to alleviate these effects. This iconic photograph was taken on August 14, 1945, in Times Square, New York, as Japan surrendered and World War II ended, captured by Alfred Eisenstadt. This image immortalizes the moment when a sailor and a nurse embraced and kissed in celebration of the war's end. The photograph symbolizes the immense joy brought by the end of the war and the longing for peace,